Oh, stop it now. Just stop it.
See, now it gets real.
It's the last thing on my mind.
Yeah, those people at Jiffy Lube, don't cross them.
That's true. All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi getting heckled by Jim Payne in the background tonight as he's getting ready to do a quick...
Only the best for you. Only the best.
I believe he's got some breaking news on our elections. You'll find more about that coming up tonight at 10 and 11. Those Russians are up to their no good again, apparently. All right, let's take a look now at what is going on here in the tropical Atlantic as we take a look at what is now Major Hurricane. Yes, Major Hurricane Epsilon is going to be awfully close to Bermuda here. We're going to be watching that. Diane, Felix, Juan, Mildred, Jamie, Pennington, Denny Smith, my main man, she says, Denzatola, the Denorama, Sarah Wilson, Tracy Bosch, Sarah Matthews, Catherine Chuparoff, Trina Bullock, Brittany Fischetti, Donna Lutomsky, Katie Burrell, Kathy Angel, Christina Renee Clemens, Colleen O'Neill, Tina O'Wedding, Karen Herring, Isolika, Adair Dutch DeGee, Alexa Dagnis, Tiffany Padilla, let's see, Angela Enman Walters, Kathleen, Joyce, Melanie, Jojo Vaughn, Melinda Robertson. We got a good crowd in here. Let me, while you're looking at that, put the storm up there. There's Major Hurricane Epsilon as of the 8 o'clock intermediate advisory with winds of 115. Kenny Gottlieb, Deborah Sullivan, Mane. The forecast you have. Yeah, we had an issue with our Prism box tonight. That happens every once in a while, and every time you see a generic, just remember that. There's usually an issue with what we call our Prism box. So we got that taken care of. We're good to go. Hurricane Epsilon, yeah, right. Maria, Minerva McFadden, Crystal Elizabeth, all in the house. So that is a look at the storm. Let me show you the cone, as this will continue to accelerate more quickly here as we go through the next couple of days. Again, a powerful hurricane going through the shipping lanes for sure, so we'll be watching that. And with the storm just off the coast of the eastern United States, we are and will be dealing with some rough surf along our coast. So that's another topic that we're going to be talking to you about here as I'm sharing this over to a couple of our WESH Facebook pages there. That is a look at Epsilon. Going to go up towards the North Atlantic. This is a look at the advisories. Just tropical storm warnings as this storm is expected to go by just to the east. Now we're going to continue to watch that. Sammy the Bull, David Fowler, Jojo Vaughn. I did, Joe. They were fantastic up there in Minnesota. How much snow did you get, Joe? You didn't tell me though. I don't remember seeing that. Paisley's in the house. Tiffany Padilla's in the house. Let me share this over to one more page here real quickly. Great group in here, by the way. You guys are awesome, by the way. Appreciate you popping in. Let me go ahead and take care of that for you. There's Lily. There's Bill Sawyers. No big deal, says Steve. Some wave action. There's definitely going to be some wave action. There's a look now at the computer models. I can head rapidly northeastward here over the next couple of days. So we'll continue to babysit that. Now, the wave action is the big deal with this storm. Look at that, 25 to 30-foot waves in and around the center of the circulation. So that's one of the things that we are watching. And that wave action is coming at us. And in fact, you take a look at the breaking waves at Cocoa Beach here, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It is going to be rough. Surfers are going to be 9 inches of snow. Joe, what's your temperature right now? I saw that, Joe. Elizabeth Hoth, good night, Tony. Oh, that's right. Tell her I said safe travels to North Carolina, by the way. Look at those breaking waves. Daytona Beach, going to be rough. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even on into Sunday. Boom. Look at that. Flagler Beach, 5 to 7, 6 to 8, 5 to 7, and 4 to 6. So it's coming on strong. Terry Beezer, Mary Hart, good to have you there. Appreciate you popping on in. Now, Interestingly enough, the models had backed off, except for the Euro, on this feature in the Northwestern Caribbean. Now, the Euro, which we talked about yesterday, was talking about potentially developing a feature just east of Miami. So we're going to watch this very carefully. And in fact, I'm going to show you two of the models that we like to use, the Euro and the GFS. So there's Epsilon, 200 miles or less east of Bermuda. While that's going on, there's a little feature there. Boom. Look at that northwestern tip of Cuba, and then expanding towards South Florida on Sunday. And then notice what happens there. Sunday afternoon, just east of Fort Pierce. See that little brown area? That could potentially be something trying to develop and lifting northeastward. So that's something that we're going to watch there, because it could keep our rain chances a bit elevated late Sunday on into Monday. And then another front drops in late next week, right there. And what that may finally do is knock our temperatures back down. There's Halloween night. We may actually see some cooler weather here, so we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. That's what the European is hinting at. Thanks, Sammy the Bull. Zashi's back in the house. Good to have you. Doug Kelly, Beth Thompson. So that's a look at the Euro. And so what is the GFS doing with this thing? Let's take a look at the GFS. There's Epsilon. There's the Northwestern Caribbean. Boom. A little bit of activity there. Trying to build northeast. There it is on Sunday. Trying to build northeast on into Monday. Not as pronounced as the European, but a little sliver of energy may try to come at us. And then look at the GFS right there. Boom! Stronger cold front than the Euro, being advertised by the GFS. So let's hope and keep our fingers crossed that that does indeed pan out, because that would be fantabulous. Victoria wants to warm it up. Kathy Adriel is in the house. Kathy Ruski, Catalina, good to have you. Don't need that here. Yes, that's correct. All right, tropical scorecard. Here's what we've got. 35 invest this year. Karen Kustra, good to have you there. Doesn't look like we're getting her. Lily, hoping we don't, but you never know. Nope, not here. Jake, appreciate you. Warren Noble, good evening to you. Mary Evans, don't forget my motto, guys. Sharing is caring. The more of you that we can get to share these Facebook Live feeds, the more people we can put in the weather know. So we've had 16 tropical storms. We've had 6 hurricanes and 4 major hurricanes. And we've gone Greek, again, 5 times. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon. The next one would be zeta. And when you compare 2005 with 2006, Eric, good to have you in here. Dina, good to have you there. 28 named storms in 2005, 26 here in 2020, 10 hurricanes this year, 15 back in 05, 7 major hurricanes in 05, only 4 this year, but 4's enough. Greek names, 6 in 2005, 5 in 2020. Lisa Tauber, you too, my friend. Always appreciate you popping in. Dina Middlechild, good to have you. John Andrew, I am doing well. I appreciate you asking how I'm doing. And then the 7-day forecast goes as such. There it is. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all looking still a bit on the wet side. So there you have it. That's what we've got for you right there in that 7-day forecast. No more for 22. I'm spent, says Helene Rich. Yes. Sorry, Kathy. Janice Curry Hepburn is back. Astor's in the house, says Sally Anderson. Love that. Good to have you guys. Don't forget, sharing is caring. The more of you that we can get to share these Facebook Live feeds, the more we can put in the weather know. So that's what these are about. All right. Let's take a look here at the short-term forecast. And then I want to kind of drive you through the European scenario with that little low developing just to the southeast of Florida late this weekend and early next week. So there's a look at Thursday. No more storms, so few. Yeah, Dave, nice. Victoria's loving the rain. Jake, it's possible. It is possible. I want to rule it out. We're certainly going to be watching it. There's the showers on Thursday. Good coverage, by the way. And then on into Friday, there you go again. Decent coverage. A little bit lower, though, than Thursday, but needless to say, let me show you what we got. Boom, couple pockets of quarter to 3/4 of an inch of rain. So nothing significant, but still watching. Steve Evans, we're in Canada. A pleasure to have everybody say hi to Steve up there in Canada. Steve will be taking the trip around the world, including Canada, here in just a couple of moments. Thanks for popping in. I'm glad you found our Facebook Live feed. Not sure if this is your first time, but if it is, welcome aboard, my friend. You're welcome, Mary. I need some of the cool Canadian air. Please send that way, says John. Gerardo Lopez, he's at the virtual bar right now having some fun. Never too early for that, he says. We are on target with the rain totals in Orlando, but way behind when we deal with folks off towards Leesburg. I'm on vacation for 2 weeks, says Gerardo. He's Steve from Kathy. Mary Evans is toasting you up there in Canada with a glass of wine. Let's take a look now at Futurecast. As you can see, there's Thursday, there's Friday. Scattered showers around. Now, this is where it gets a bit more interesting. I just read hurricane. Epsilon over towards just east of Bermuda. Annette not coming our way. But we will be watching Saturday, a little trough of low pressure down across South Florida and Bahamas may actually try to develop a weak area of low pressure while pulling away, make that very clear, while pulling away from South and Central Florida. So again, we'll watch for development as it's pulling away from Florida. Stress release, says Mary. There you go. Will the hurricane hit the East Coast? Phil Short, Epsilon is not going to hit the East Coast, but the wave action with it will. And we're going to tackle that here again for you one more time. Now, somebody wanted to know the launch forecast for the Falcon 9 tomorrow. There you go. And Deborah McGrath, good to have you. Thank you. Appreciate your positive words there. Now, the GFS model, by the way, getting back to the forecast there, is going 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain, whereas the European computer model is going about 1/2 inch to 1 inch as well. So we'll watch the trends on the models here the next couple of days, but nothing that we're too concerned with for now. John, I know, right? Kerry Cochran from Claremont is in the house, and there's the latest CPC guidance. Again, keeping the heaviest from Stewart to Miami off towards the south and east as that little feature tries to develop down south. Again, with Epsilon out there, the biggest byproduct of this major hurricane is going to be the rough seas. And remember, in a hurricane or a tropical storm, those waves go out in all different directions, including west to northwest to northeast to east, and that's what we're going to be watching as we've got those breaking waves, 5 to 7, 6 to 9, 5 to 7, and 4 to 6 feet. Sal Perone, good to have you there. Going back to the World Series, Greg Hill, it's 1-0 Tampa Bay early on. Phil Short, appreciate your good words. What's causing the water to be so high in the intercoastal winds? Yeah, so that's a great question. I love this question. So when we look at this graphic here, oops, let me do this. So we've got, flow around the hurricane is coming this way. Then we have high pressure up in here. So the combination of the high and the low is driving the ocean currents back towards Florida, and that's why we're having so many issues with the rough surf. So there you go. I guess I'll be watching Beach. I stick my head in the freeze. There you go. All right. So let's take a look now at the weather around the United States, and then we're going to take a look at the winter outlook here. The winter outlook, yes. All right, so here's what's going on around the good old US of A. Check this out. Let's clear the page. And let's do this. Zoom it in. There you go. You got Billings, you got Montana, you got a snowstorm, ongoing snow there. North and South Dakota, nice little ribbon of snow there. We've got rain through Chicagoland. We've had some snow just north of Caribou, Maine, near Quebec, a short time ago. And then, not too far from Bermuda, 302 miles, is our storm there. That is pointed to the northwest, but again is expected to start to make a turn more towards the north-northwest, then the north, then the north-northeast. Now the snowpack has been building up here the last couple of days through Washington, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North, South Dakota, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So winter is definitely settling in up north early. Look at those temperatures now. We've got 30s from Sioux Falls to Minneapolis to Billings. It's chilly up there. Boise's 58, Chicago's 53. D.C. is a balmy 71 degrees right now. We go north of the border. You want cold weather? Oi, check this out. We've got 27 in Fairbanks. We've got 19 in Inuvik, 25 in Yellowknife. Janice Curry Hepworth, sorry about the yawning there. Yeah. Jamie Lopez, I'm going to go right over that winter outlook for you here one more time. I know we got some folks that weren't in here yesterday, so I do want to show that. But plenty of cold air up in Canada now, and sooner or later, some of this colder air is going to come south. So that's what we're going to be watching. Thompson 25, Saskatoon 28, Winnipeg 32, Moo City 32, the Nain Airport. We got Boise, got Orlando's at 76. You can see Belize City 84, Caracas 84. Janice, I know. There's Bogota 61, La Paz 45, Asuncion 91, Punta Arenas 48, Madagascar 55, Rabat, Morocco 64, Oslo, a Chile 41, Moscow 36, Kiev 46, Sugut at 30, Astana at 32. Dinah, I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Bratsk 37, Bishkek 39, Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia 12, and Yakutsk coming in at 14. Beijing 54. We've got Sapporo coming in at 63, 54 Beijing, 82 in Jakarta, getting a little warmer now down under as they are in their spring season. 93 in Alice Springs, 59 in Melbourne, 57 down towards the Hobart Airport, Christchurch in Auckland, New Zealand in the 60s. David Fowler, Yakutsk, you're welcome. Kathy Angel, sounds good to me. We moved here to escape the cold, she says. All right. Now today, we were anything but cold. 86 in Orlando, 86 in Leesburg. By the way, we have hit the 90-degree mark this year 133 times, 19 90-degree days shy of the record back in 1919. Ted Drake. No, there you go, Ted. Hopefully late next week. All right, let me show you this winter outlook. Made these graphics here yesterday, and boom, goes to dynamite. So La Nina pattern. See all that blue? That's the waters are cooler. Holy velvet. She might. Steve, all the storms are pushing the higher. There you go, Steve. So there it is. We've got La Nina. It's already starting to develop. You can see the cooler waters down across the equatorial, central, and eastern Pacific. Steve Evans up there in Canada. So that means that the jet stream will be just a little bit farther to the north than normal. And that usually means that we're south of the jet stream. So we should be warmer and drier, whereas along and north of that jet stream, it's going to be wetter and cooler. Yeah, I'm not sure, Janice, why he doesn't want to do that. But, look, everybody's got a different approach to it, I guess. There's no right or wrong way. I'm not sure if he's got enough time with the little guys and home there for him. There's our winter outlook. Again, precipitation-wise, wetter than normal from Billings to Minneapolis and Chicago. Drier than normal, El Paso, Atlanta, Orlando, and Miami. Now, let's flip it. Let's talk about the temperatures here. Freya Sterling, good to have you. Genesis Evans, good to have you in here. Jan Frazee, 10:30 here in Central Florida. We'll get to that here in a second. Cooler than normal up north. warmer than normal across the south and the southeast. So there you go. All right. Weather on the 30th. Let's do this. See, do I have this in here? Let's see if I have this. All right, let's do this. This is the Euro. There's our hurricane going north. And then a little feature there in the Bahamas. Sunday on and the Monday. You can see it right there. And then pulling off towards the north and the east. And then you can see as we get to the 29th and 30th, there's a cold front coming into the southeast. So the 30th right now, the 30th next Friday, looks okay. Not cool, but not warm. And then you can see a front potentially coming in Saturday or Sunday of next week. So just something we're going to be watching. A long ways out, still plenty of time for that to change, but there we go. Steve, nice. What a difference a year can make, huh? Good night, Tony, and everyone, says Donna Lutomsky. Donna, good to have you in here. Appreciate you there. All right, so back to our 7-day forecast, and you will see that we have some warm weather. You know, look, average high this time of year is 84. We're going to be running 85 to about 87 through the upcoming early portions of next week. So that's kind of a look at what we're doing right there. Maria Soto, Lily Fitzpatrick, good to have you guys. Brad Hughes down there in Dr. Phillips, Southwest Orange County. Appreciate you popping in. Alice, the update is we're going to stay warm with scattered showers and storms. Late this weekend and early next week, there may be some development off the coast of southeast Florida, a little trough of low pressure. Europeans been kind of hinting at maybe a little weak area of low pressure developing, but pulling away from central Florida. I know, Alice, right? Buenas noches to you too, Rosie. Migdalia Medina, good to have you as well. Appreciate you guys popping on in. Again, rainfall amounts for now with that system just to the south of central Florida in the half-inch to inch range. The European computer model, pretty similar. Pretty similar, half an inch to about close to an inch of rain. Jerica Morales, you talking about hurricane season? Historically speaking, for central Florida, you get to early November and it winds down, but the official end is the end of November, November 30th. Hello, I am in New Jersey. I am from Ocala. Lorraine Velez, you enjoy yourself up there in Jersey, my Jersey girl. You'll be back down in the warmer weather here. How long are you up there for, by the way, in Jersey? Is that where you were born and raised, Lorraine? Sharon Lee Maloof. Good evening, Mr. Tony. Leesburg, Florida, sunny and late afternoon. Yay! Tom Bob Drab, good to have you there. Oh, man. Jerica, you're almost there, girl. You got this. I believe in you. Kathy Angel, we're in Jersey, originally from there. Aha! Look at that. Wedgefield, Eddie Rodas. Pretty good roads. Pretty good, yes. Nice. Next week, still looks a little wet as we get you through early next week. 30 to 40% chance for showers, not storms, as that little tropical feature tries to develop a pull away from Florida. And then we're hoping that either Friday late or Saturday we'll actually get a cold front in here. We'll have to wait and see. It's a long way off, subject to change. Don't want to get your hopes up, but when we take a look at that long range, that's one of the things we're looking at. All right, gang, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there as you've taken a look at the 7-day forecast. Remember, I'm on each night around 8 o'clock Monday through Friday. Don't forget, if you haven't liked or followed this page, please go ahead and do so. And when you do that, you'll get some updates as to when I jump on and do my live updates. You guys are always a good group. If you're traveling, travel safe. If you're here, don't forget to wear your mask and stay safe. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. You guys have a great night. Toodles!